Hey y'all, Jose here. I'm at Hong Kong City Mall. This is the fourth location of the Hong Kong City Market, which was opened in 1999. There are stores below on the first floor, and then above are offices, I believe. So let's go in here and take a look around.
So prickly pear fruit. Ah, okay. Now we're getting into something I'm a little bit more familiar with. All right. Avocados. Huh. All right. Here's to be their bakery section over there. The grapes smell incredible here. Yeah, someone who's worked in grocery for the last 14 years, I'm always fascinated by what other stores have to offer. The produce section here is incredible. I'm about to head over to the meat and seafood and see what they have available. Let's go check that out. I'm gonna start here because I have never seen salted dried whole fish before, and this is a first for me. As long as I've worked in grocery, I think I maybe seen salted cod once, but it was just the fillets. I've never actually seen. This is dried cuttlefish, and then over here they have dried shrimp and other dried seafood and various sundry things in here. It's really fascinating. It's really interesting when you step out of your comfort zone and you see what they have in other places. Let's go try this out. This is, it looks like frozen vegetables. Or no, sorry. Frozen seafood. This is pickled. This is kimchi. Huh. How about that? Down here we have rice cakes. So a lot of things are being cleaned out right now. Cart. Okay. So what you do is you order your fish here, and they will clean it for you, gut it, and everything. As soon as that comes in already gutted, they'll clean it for you all the time. Fish head, salmon, good. Looks like trout. Featherback, mackerel, barfish, shads, butterfish, okay. Remember that. Salmon, tilapia. That's swai. I don't see swai very often in some grocery stores you don't see swai at all. Oh man. Check out these onions. Wow. These are huge. Snails. Sorry. Shrimp they have. All the different varieties of shrimp. Some with the head on. Looks like scallop. No, cuttlefish. I'm sorry. Alright, continuing on. This is the meat space here. Here's the brisket, oxtail. Some of these I can name without looking at them because I worked in meat and seafood for 14 years now. It's always fascinating to see what cuts they have. Pork. Shoulder. Pork butt. I have fresh hams. It's all pork down here, looks like. ribeye steaks. Huh. That appears to be pork belly. Yeah. Pork bacon. Okay. So that was Hong Kong City Mall. Now let's get across the street here to something a little bit different that I've been wanting to come out here and vlog for a while. And I figured, well, I'm in the neighborhood. Let's try this out. So give me a minute here. Let me get across the street, get set up. I'll show you the next destination. Busy day, a lot of traffic out. So I made it across the street. I'm here at the Vietnamese War Memorial. And this was the Vietnamese elders' gift to the city of Houston. The shopping center owner took it upon himself to install the memorial here, hired an architect and had it built, had the sculpture erected, and it's been here since 2005. And this is a culmination of 30 years of the Vietnamese community being an integral part of Houston here. And this was their way of giving back to their community, their city. I believe the statue has 9 steps from what I read online. And 9 is a lucky number in Vietnam, I believe. This is the back of the statue here. This plaza was designed by a Vietnamese architect who was himself a refugee. When he came to the United States, he switched his major from medicine to architecture, and I believe he studied in Louisiana and got his degree there. He came to Houston where he became a successful architect. Here's a closer look at the bronze relief. It appears to depict scenes from Vietnam, people fleeing the fall of Saigon, people fleeing the war in Vietnam. And then up here is the plaque to the eternal memory of the freedom-loving people of South Vietnam, of valiant services, men, political cadres, and civilian employees fought relentlessly against the communist aggressors, and our courageous American comrades in arms who sacrificed themselves for freedom and democracy. And this was dedicated June 11th, 2005. A little bit closer look up here at the soldiers. Here is a statue that is dedicated to the Vietnamese refugees who came here to Houston in 1975. And many came with just the clothes on their backs and a few possessions, escaping the fall of Saigon. My understanding from, I believe it was Wikipedia, is that many of the refugees were flown to Fort Chaffee in Arkansas, and then a lot of them were moved to Houston because the rationale was that the climate in Houston was similar to the climate in Vietnam. I think it's what I read. So many of them came here in 1975. There were, I think, 3 waves of Vietnamese immigrants in Houston. The first were the people who escaped in 75. And then I think another 5 years later, late 70s, early 80s, a lot of the ones that came over were what they called boat people who had escaped Vietnam via boat and other means to escape.
And then I believe sometime in the mid to late 80s, I read that a lot of the last wave of Vietnamese refugees here were people who were political prisoners, dissidents who had been released from prison in Vietnam, and some came here either to reunite with their families or to start a new life here.
Thank you everyone for watching and coming along on today's adventure. If you like this one, hit the thumbs up button. I think it's down there somewhere, you'll see it. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and then ring the notification bell there. It'll let you know when I upload the next one. And thank you again for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly learned a lot, and I hope you learned a lot too.